Hey guys, Halo here. So long story short, the USAHQ collapsed due to the leader being unfit and other things. Disclaimer. I intend to keep everyone involved in the events leading up to USAHQ's collapse anonymous. So here's the long part. People in staff positions were inactive, with only 4 people in staff positions dedicating their time and effort to the server and keeping it alive. Before it started spiraling downhill, most active high rankings as well as others told the leader to replace the inactive staff with people who actually had the ability to improve the server. The leader agreed, but not even a day later, one of the original staff that was inactive told the leader to give back the staff position. Which the leader did. His reasoning was because he was his friend. This one inactive person was the general of our Air Force branch, which his position was also removed from since the server's opinion of him was, "Who's he?" This means members who were not there since the beginning did not even know who this one person was. Nor did the people in the branch he commanded knew. So the position of General of the Air Force was given to another person within the Air Force, someone who was much more active and had a better reputation in the server. This is where it starts to go downhill slowly and later, it goes downhill very fast. The new staff took notice after a while, protesting and arguing against the leader's decision. The older staff member defended himself, telling them he was active enough and had things to do in real life. Which is reasonable. However, I don't believe never talking and never hosting missions is active enough. It was then held to a public vote for the entire server if they wanted him back in a staff position. It was a one-sided vote, 13 votes against him getting a staff position again, with only 2 or 3 people voting for him, and in the next 30 minutes, more than 20 people voted against having him being restored to a staff position. So his staff position was removed from him once again. At this point, most of the high command and the new staff saw the leader unfit for his position and about 3 people began pointing out his mistakes aggressively, which wasn't really a good thing. One of them is one of the people who kept the server alive and fixed server issues. Then one of the new staff said they would be creating a backup server and a little after that statement, 2 were banned. The leader said they would come back after they had learned their lesson and stated he couldn't win arguments. This was all in a channel only accessible to high ranks and people who were trusted and helped the server. So you could say drama was happening behind the scenes. What followed was most of the new staff leaving, the ones that were present anyway. They went and discussed creating a new server. It was nearly identical to the USAHQ server but it was more lax on its rules. Once high command and the staff who were offline found out what had happened, they too left, with one of them causing a ruckus before he left the server, or so I heard them say. After that event, the leader of the USAHQ gave out free ranks including staff ranks out of, what I guess, was desperation. Shortly after that, the leader stepped down and left the server, putting 2 other people in charge. One was that one inactive staff member, and another was from an allied group I believe. At that point the server died, at least, from what the information I've been able to get my hands on told me. Thanks for watching this video. I think I did my best to provide a neutral point of view, however you're free to tell me otherwise. Due to my ownership over this channel I decided to use that to my advantage. As of now, this channel is under the management of the United States Department of Defense. We'll try and get out a couple of videos but it's not guaranteed. Discord server link will possibly be posted. Woo yay, Lego drama. You won't believe how much I procrastinated on this shit. Skull emoji.